In 1977, actor Cliff Robertson took a stand few dared to make. He uncovered that Columbia Pictures executive David Begelman had forged his signature on a $10,000 check. When Robertson went public, Hollywood turned on him. Rather than celebrating his honesty, studios viewed him as a whistleblower, someone who broke the unspoken rule of silence. For nearly 4 years, Robertson found himself blacklisted, with no major roles offered. Begelman, meanwhile, was convicted, but received a light sentence and quickly returned to a new position in the industry. This scandal exposed how corruption ran deep within studio culture, where protecting power meant more than protecting integrity. Robertson's courage ended his mainstream career, but decades later, the truth vindicated him. In 1957, actress Marie "The Body" McDonald stunned the world with her dramatic kidnapping story. She claimed 2 men abducted her at gunpoint from her Los Angeles home, forced her into a car, and held her captive before leaving her in the desert. But when investigators examined her story, it began to fall apart. Her wounds were inconsistent with her claims, and her description of the kidnapping matched scenes from a novel she'd recently been reading. Behind the scenes, MGM and her representatives worked frantically to keep the story quiet, fearing it would make the actress appear unstable. When police concluded that she had likely staged the event, McDonald's career imploded. She insisted until her death that it was real, but in Hollywood, where image was everything, she was quickly discarded. In 1927, Broadway and film actor Paul Kelly found himself at the center of a deadly scandal. He was romantically involved with Dorothy McKay, the wife of actor Ray Raymond. One night in a violent confrontation, Kelly beat Raymond so badly that he died days later from a brain hemorrhage. Kelly was convicted of manslaughter and sentenced to 2 years at San Quentin. When he was released, he married Dorothy McKay, the widow of the man he killed. Hollywood quietly welcomed him back, erasing the crime from his image. He went on to appear in more than 70 films and television roles. The studio's silence was deliberate. Kelly was talented, marketable, and profitable. His violent past was buried under a carefully managed public persona. Robert Mitchum's arrest in 1948 could have destroyed him, but instead it turned him into a legend. He was caught in a police raid at a Hollywood Hills home, charged with marijuana possession and sentenced to 60 days in jail. At the time, drug use was seen as shocking and shameful. Studios feared that his reputation was finished, but when photos emerged of Mitchum smiling in prison stripes, the public saw something else: rebellion. United Artists quietly worked to reshape his image, turning scandal into marketing. His next